Gold is going crazy. Musk is being treated like a living legend. And the thing that's really getting flipped upside down is the old Wall Street game that's ruled the world for decades. You know, a lot of people jump straight to the line. Silicon Valley is taking over. Wall Street is finished. America is going through a total power reset. Here's the thing. That sounds great, but it's only half right. Let me put it plainly. This isn't one side killing the other. What's happening is a deep merger between financial capital and tech bureaucrats, like two giant beasts being forced into the same suit of armor. Let's start with two key figures on the stage. One is Treasury Secretary Bessent. The other is the incoming Fed Chair Kevin Warsh, both pure Wall Street elites. So don't get carried away with the narrative that Wall Street is out. Let me be clear, Wall Street didn't die. It just upgraded its operating system. How did the old Wall Street play the game? The Kissinger-era formula was simple. Global division of labor, factories overseas, the dollar tied tightly to oil, and profits made from interest rate spreads. In plain English, it was diplomats plus bankers equals managing the world. From ping-pong diplomacy to the wave of industrial offshoring, this was America's standard playbook with the rest of the planet. So what's the new model? Last year, Bessent pushed the 333 plan. 3% inflation, 3% deficit, and an extra 3 million barrels of oil production a day. Doesn't that sound exactly like Trump's language? Warsh goes even further. AI is a productivity nuclear bomb. That logic is identical to Musk's efficiency revolution. If productivity explodes and real wealth increases, why can't the money supply grow with it? So stop saying Silicon Valley stole power. It's more like Wall Street handed the steering wheel to tech, but it still has its foot on the gas. The second angle is pure reality. The 7 biggest U.S. tech giants are now worth close to $25 trillion. The top 10 banks combined aren't even $4 trillion. What does that tell you? They don't even make up the loose change. Markets are brutal. Whoever is bigger gets the microphone. And that's before counting unlisted monsters like OpenAI and SpaceX. Musk's companies jumping into the NASDAQ start around $1.25 trillion and could easily hit $1.5. Meanwhile, the old interest spread factory model of finance. How many places in the world can still run that? China has risen. New productive forces are coming online. Finance is being forced to serve the real economy. And America is being dragged into the same logic. Some people say, so Silicon Valley has already won, right? Nope. It's more like a tug of war, except the tech side just took a shot of steroids. Here's a scary number. By 2025, information and software alone account for 39% of U.S. economic growth. Add AI infrastructure, power grids, data centers, and that figure could blow past 80%. NVIDIA, sitting above a $4 trillion valuation for so long, is basically the balance sheet version of that story. And there's one key point many people miss. Wall Street isn't American. It's global. Money from Asia, Europe, the Middle East, every corner of the world is parked there hunting for returns. What Trump is doing is very simple. Stop looking overseas. Focus on America. Tariffs, manufacturing, reshoring, a strong dollar, all aimed at one thing: pulling global capital into an American tech empire. China is taking a different road. Expand domestic demand, upgrade real industry, backed by trade surplus. America is slamming the wheel. China is changing lanes gradually. That's the only difference. The third angle is the shift from global policeman to tech empire. Trump doesn't want to babysit the world anymore. Call it Monroe Doctrine 2.0. Lock down resources in the Americas and feed them to domestic tech giants. The old Wall Street era of profiting through grand diplomacy and global extraction has basically hit the stop button. And why is Musk being treated like a god? Because the AI revolution rewrote the rules of wealth. It's not crazy to imagine him crossing a net worth of $1 trillion. One man equal to the GDP of a G20 country. That's the raw violence of technology. Right now, America's power triangle is obvious. Bessent runs fiscal policy, Warsh runs money, Musk runs technology. I'll repeat my point. This isn't a blood transfusion of power. It's America trying to turn fat into muscle. Trump wants to cut the flab, but that process is going to hurt like hell. Critics tell me Silicon Valley has already crushed the old money. I fire back immediately. Then why is gold going insane? Central banks hoarding, war fears, currency anxiety. That's classic old-school Wall Street defense mode. Bitcoin falls, gold rises, two forces choking each other at the same time. The world never moves in one straight line. This American restructuring looks more like a boxing match without a script. And for China, this is a chance to watch someone else hit the wall first. They clear the mines ahead, and we get to see the road. Our channel is to focus on important financial events in the world, get high investment returns, and post 2 to 3 videos every week. See you in the next issue.